I am gonna pull up my pants and we are going to talk about this year. Hi. Did you live through this year? Because so did I. I feel like I can't have Canada dry, shaken up, thrown against a wall. But we made it. In this year alone, we had the LA fires. The AI conversation really hit the national stage in a way that none of us ever wanted. Remember the whole 10-year moratorium on AI regulation thing? That was this year. Big Beautiful Bill was passed this year. Oh, remember the whole Trump hand thing? We forgot about that. The weird eyeshadow on his hand or foundation or whatever it was. I'm pulling these pants down. They're Telfar in case you're wondering. A lot went down, and I remember the kind of person that I was this time last year. I was a sad little bitch. I mean, like, yeah, I feel like I kind of, on my own end busted my ass to raise awareness for the election, and then that kind of loss, it fucked with me. So I do remember, I spent, I think, the first 6 months of this year fired up. I would wake up in the morning and I would tell myself, listen, bitch, you're the child of immigrants. This country is as much yours as it is theirs. And then I went online and bought like 12 American flag pins, which I emblazoned or pinned to damn near every article of clothing I own. And I wore that shit for 6 months straight until around Big Beautiful Bill passing. And then, things started to get bleak, politically bleak, to the point where I actually, oh God, I burned out. I started to feel so dejected, so discouraged. I started to feel like all of this is just political theater because we would always take one step forward and then 16 steps back. Trump would do something wrong and nothing would fucking happen. Do you know how much I lost my shit this year, bro? Type in Neme Ndolo City Council District 34. Bitch, somehow I got it in my head that I was going to run for City Council District 34 in Bushwick, and I attempted. I didn't get past the petitioning process, obviously. My run was severely underfunded, severely underadvised. Do I plan to do it again? Hell yeah. Again, I'm only 31 years old. So will I run again in the future? Probably. Who fucking knows? Will I eat a burger next week? Bitch, who fucking knows? At this point, anything can happen. Stephen A. Smith can decide tomorrow, oh, I'm gonna run for president. And then, next thing you know, Stephen A. Smith is the fucking president, in 2028. Anything can happen. And I'm taking this spirit of anything can happen into the next year. And I know Peruvian shamans just prophesied that, Trump is gonna, get sick next year. That's not what I'm talking about. Anything can happen. Anything can happen in that. The way that I've been feeling lost, politically unmotivated, cynical, and just generally feeling like shit. Anything can happen. Right now, we're going through a point in American history where, shit's tough. And again, I hate to be one of those people who's like, oh my God, my emotions aren't dependent on the news. They're not dependent on the news. And like, for the most part, they're not dependent on the news. But when it becomes so overwhelming, the way that it did this year, to where everything is just fucking changing, and it feels like we don't have any control over anything. You remember how many times I had you all call representatives, call senators this year? And here I was doing that and trying to galvanize my audience, thinking that we're getting somewhere, only for us to go one step forward, 32 steps back. It was 16 the last time, right? It gets worse every single time. So I became dejected and sad. I refuse to believe, I cannot believe that we have completely lost. Obviously, we're going into midterm election year. I'm gonna have to get my shit together emotionally. Also, anyone who you see talking about, oh my God, we're gonna have a blue wave, slap them in the fucking face. We're not, okay, it's going to make us complacent. And then we'll find ourselves in this position next year, this time next year, fuck. And I don't think I can take 2 years in a row of this. Oh God, we're still in this shit. Anyway, happy New Year's Eve. Neme, are you going out? Bitch, I'm staying in this house.